it's about 6 in the morning. Just woke up a little bit ago. It's so windy. It was like this all freaking night. This might only withstand 20 miles per hour gusts, and I don't know how windy it's here, but it's way more than that. So I can't promise good audio right now. Sorry. Hang on, I'm closing the car. But we'll see how it goes. Let's go explore, see what we find. It's better because the cliff obviously blocks the wind. Oh yeah, it already feels much better. Much better. Not so crazy windy. And of course there's a lot of trash. Tecate, you'll find it everywhere. But look at those rocks. Hang on, let me zoom out. Look at that. That is amazing. And there we have a dried up triggerfish, cochito, which is what I wanted to catch, but I tried yesterday for about an hour and nothing was biting, so, and it was so windy that I got bored. But we still have a few days. Hopefully I'll catch some of those. Look at this vein. Yeah, very interesting formations. Yesterday we found some really cool, I don't know what it's called, but crystal-like formations somewhere nearby. Check it out. I'll go down there so you can get a sense of how high it is. Look at that, like a mini cave. There's another cave, little cave. Let me show you. Isn't this cool? Wonder what forms these holes. They're everywhere here. Look. Look at this one. It's like in the early stages, but they're forming. Look. They look drilled. Of course it's not drilled, but they're everywhere. Look at this one. And what you can hear in the background is trucks. The freeway is right here to the left. It's super close. I heard that all night. But the wind was the worst part. Too bad because the view is spectacular. Look at this. So pretty. It's biting. Triggerfish! Fish of the day. Triggerfish. Oh. Still alive. Very fresh. Alright, there's good biting here. Cochitos. Or triggerfish. I got excited, so I'm gonna go get my rod and do a little fishing. Yay! Okay, see you in a bit, guys. Alright, got my rod and bait. Let's go fish. I want at least 3 or for triggerfish.
Hola, cámara.
Okay, so remember I said I wanted like 3 or 4 triggerfish. I got 6. One of them is super fat. I'm happy with that. Now it's like 10, 15, something like that. And I gotta start making coffee. We haven't had coffee yet, so coffee and breakfast. Right, I opted to cook at the back of my car because it's so freaking windy. So this is a lot easier. We're gonna do some kind of like hash browns or potatoes with eggs and some coffee and onion. Very simple. Potatoes are ready. Let's beat some eggs. Cover this up with another pan because we forgot the lid. And give it a few minutes. Okay, that scramble is done. Let's make some coffee. Finally, coffee. Ah, damn, that's hot. Not good. Cheers. Alright, situation update. We got 22 triggerfish. In the span of what, like an hour maybe? That's amazing. Now I'm gonna clean up camp, pack everything, and we're moving on to my favorite place in Baja Norte, Bahia de Los Angeles. Ooh yeah, wait till you see that. Coyote, really? Quick pit stop to get some corn tortillas, Mercado Isla. Yeah, we got so many triggerfish. We're gonna be making a lot of fish tacos, so need corn tortillas. And we are in Bahia de Los Angeles. We're gonna be boondocking at Playa La Gringa, which is like 20 minutes from this little town. And I'll show you more once we get there. We're in Bahia de Los Angeles. Camp is set up. And this is paradise. Let me show you. There's the rig. Couple of chairs, table. Cheap awning solution. But it works. But the best is no, not the cold beer, but well, that's good too. The view, look at this view. Isn't this paradise? I love this place. Sea of Cortez. Beautiful. Let's dip our feet in the water, shall we? Last time I was here, I was snorkeling for a while. It was super nice. We'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Let's see how cold it is. Woo! Bit chilly, but in the middle of the day, it's gonna be perfect. Good morning. It's about 7:30 right now, and there's absolutely no shade in the tent, so it's pretty hot in there. I thought I'd get up, climb up to this little hill here. Anyways, I'll show you the view from up here. This is absolute paradise. Let me show you guys. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the scorpions we found last night? It's amazing because they're lower and you have no idea until you turn on the UV light. Boom! They start glowing everywhere. So yeah, quite a few of those. And how about that Starlink satellite train? That was pretty awesome. So this one over here, that's a volcano. I can't remember the name now. And this one is called Smith Island. Another interesting fun fact about this place is that it's full of quartz. If you're into rock hounding like I am, this is quite fun. So for instance, look at this piece. Here's more. It's obviously not very clear. There are a few clear pieces, but it's mostly white or grayish. Smoky, I guess you would call it, but not clear. And there's some more. Here's some more. Here's another piece. Yeah, it's all over here. There's veins everywhere. And we didn't hear coyotes last night, which are very common here. There's a lot of coyotes. And they usually come close to the tent even. We've seen them many times. Not last night. We're gonna chill for a while. I'm gonna read. Let me show you what I'm gonna read for a while. My First Summer in the Sierra by John Muir. If you saw my Lone Pine 395 video, I bought this at the visitor center. And of course, if you're like the mountains in Eastern Sierra, you know who John Muir was. This book is sort of like a diary he wrote. Not in the he didn't write it like a diary, but it resembles a diary, the way he tells his experiences in the Eastern Sierra. It's very interesting. And somehow, even though this landscape is so vastly different from the Eastern Sierras, it seems kind of fitting to be reading about John Muir here for some reason. Did some reading and getting bored of just sitting here, so what I'm gonna do is grab a bag and let's go pick up some trash. Here's our Ross bag that's gonna serve as a trash can today. Let's see what we find. What do we got? Some old paper, toilet paper looks like. Some rope. Oh, look at this. Some old toy. I picked that paper. Well, let's do it now. Don't worry, it's bone dry. It's not gonna be peed or anything. Cap. Is this glass? Yeah, I'm not gonna be picking up glass with my bare hands, but well, there we go. Look at that. What is that? I don't like getting under here because it doesn't look very stable, and that's not gonna fit in my trash can. But what is that? I don't know, but how did that come here? I spot something orange. What is that? Ew. Ugh, I don't know. But it's trash. Air gun thingy. Trash. And some fish line, which is all over the place. Any spot where you can fish. Unfortunately, that's definitely not good for sea life and whatnot. So, trash. Oh, I see cigarette thingy. Empty, of course. Trash bag. Look at all this seaweed. Bone dry. And we get a can of beer. Look at that. Nice. Nice haul of trash. That's not gonna stay here. It's gonna end up in a trash can as it should be. So that's a good reminder. Pack it in, pack it out. Have fun all you want, but take your trash with you when you go home. Alright. Right now it's probably around 2:30ish. And I don't have any plans for right now, so I guess I'm gonna chill some more. See you later. Well, here's my drone. I don't know if I showed it before like this. It's the DJI Mini 2. And this is the third time in my life that I'm gonna fly a drone. And so far, it's a lot of fun, very intuitive. The app is super easy to use, so I can't really recommend it or not because I haven't flown any other drones. There's nothing for me to compare with, but this one, as a beginner, so far, so good. I'm loving this little thing. So, let's go take some shots. Catch of the day, fried cabrilla. ¿Y cochitos? Estos, triggerfish. Triggerfish fillet.
Mmm, yummy, yummy.
Good morning. It's about 7:45 right now, and we're gonna have coffee first. Look at my hair. Yeah, it's still kind of windy here. We're gonna make some coffee, and then we're gonna move on probably to the first spot where we camped the first night. Try some fishing there. There's no fishing here. Well, there was last time we were here, but not this time. There's no fish, or at least they don't want to bite. But speaking of a bite, Jose was telling me that when he woke up this morning, there was a scorpion in one of the chairs. So if you come here, you know, don't hesitate about coming here because of them. Do come here, but be careful. Leave everything inside your car at night, the most you can, and then in the morning, make sure you check your clothes, shoes, the chair, everything. You don't want one of them sneaking inside anything. But yeah, other than that, it's a beautiful day here. Kind of breezy, as you can see from my crazy hair. But we had a great time here. It's beautiful. Voila. Okay, let's pack up camp. Let me go show you one of these super cool caves right in front of me. It's right there to my, well, center frame, really. I don't think it would be considered a cave. It's more like a eroded arch, I would say. But it's still pretty cool. So let's go see what's inside. Let's go in. Of course, what do we find? Trash. Look at that. How did that rock get in here? And there's nothing back there. I don't want a rattlesnake or something lurking in there. Look at this view. Isn't this perfect? Perfect frame. Isn't this landscape amazing? Look at this. Little red starfish. Yeah, did I tell you this is my favorite place in Baja? Outside from Loreto. I love that little town. But yeah, I've been all over Baja, from Tijuana to Cabo San Lucas. And I still love this place. It's so peaceful. There's so much nature here. If you like nature and you don't like to be in crowds, this place is perfect. So yeah, Bahia de Los Angeles, if you're ever in Baja, put it on your list. It's not gonna disappoint. You're checking out a small museum in Bahia de Los Angeles. Ooh, look at that. Eso me gusta. Old mining equipment. Creepy. Little park right next to the museum. Let's see what we find. Seems to be some old artifacts here too. What's this? Let's see. Carro de mineral de la mina San Juan. Yeah, mining equipment that I love. Let's walk around. Very cool. We just left Bahia de Los Angeles and now we are at this abandoned awesome ranch. Last time I was here I dubbed it the German ranch because there was a book in German right here. It's gone now. Oh wait, what's this? So this is it. Oh, this is like a learn something to learn Spanish. Interesting. I wonder if this was from the owner. Maybe he was German and trying to learn Spanish. But he had a cool place. Look. One big room over there. Another big room here. Look at the view. Hope there's no snakes. Look at this view. That is gorgeous. And seems like he had an out bathroom way over there. Let's go check that out. Yeah, this was a bathroom, but huge. Look. Drain over there, drain over there. He even had electrical. No more toilet paper. And I guess the shower was here. But oh, look at the tile. Super nice tile work. Shower with a view. There's a million bees. Barbecue. Cerios, bujum trees, and the mighty Caradon. Cool place. Okay, we're gonna keep on going north. It's a few hours later. We left Bahia de Los Angeles this afternoon. We are back at the same spot near Puertecitos where we camped the first night. It's windy as hell. Let's see. See the fire? We just had dinner and then chill for a while. But yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday. and we're gonna go back home. So last night camping, this was awesome, except for the only downside in Baja is, well, as you can hear, it's the wind. It gets super windy, but other than that, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll just chill after dinner for a bit and call it a night. So see you guys tomorrow. We're at the pier in San Felipe. I wanted to check it out. We're only 2.5 hours from home back in Ensenada, but I wanted to make a quick stop here and check out the pier, and it looks like a good spot for fishing maybe. Okay, we'll stay here a bit, maybe even try and fish a bit more, and then we'll go back home. So if this is actually the end of the video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys, bye bye.